Good morning, everyone. My name is Ryan. I'm the Chief Development Officer at HopeLink of Southern Nevada, and we are here at Mothership Coffee at the Ferguson. And I have a very special guest with me today that I will let you introduce yourself.
Hi, Ryan.
Hello.
It is a beautiful Monday morning. My name is Juanny Romero, and I am the CEO of Mothership Coffee Roasters.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for welcoming us into your space today.
Of course.
We really appreciate that and taking time to talk with us today.
Of course, always, Ryan.
So, why don't we tell the world a little brief background about your coffee and why you choose to support nonprofits?
So, a little brief background about our coffee. Mothership Coffee was started with just the idea of hanging out and having a good time.
I love it. I love it.
Along the way, I, as a founder, and then eventually becoming a CEO of the company, was to really figure out who I was as a person, what values were important to me, because in order to lead a company, the company has to lead in the values of the person it's following. And that exploration is what I like to tell people is my vehicle of self-expression.
I love it.
Yes.
That's so awesome. So how long has Mothership Coffee been involved in supporting local nonprofits?
So I would have to say, in earnest, it's been 2 years. But it's been a part of my why and what I believe is important for businesses to do.
I love it.
One of the things that I get feedback on is with small businesses is, they have to wear a ton of hats, right? You're not just the marketing person, you're the owner, you're the admin, you're the bookkeeper.
Yes.
And sometimes it can be really overwhelming for small businesses to be like, you know what, I do care about community, I do care about values, I just don't have the time.
Right.
And I really wanted to prove to other small businesses that you can do it, that giving back is not just a added portion or something extra so your marketing team can, say we look good as a brand or a company, but it's really an integral part of how we do business.
I love it. That's awesome. So what's your process when you're selecting a nonprofit to support?
I think the first thing is that we want to support a nonprofit that is local to our community. We want to see, and it could be a national organization that may have a local chapter.
Okay.
But it's really important that we see the impact right here at ground zero.
I love it.
For instance, when we worked with, for a while, our focus was in 3 arenas, which was family, there was children, homelessness with youth was really important, and then lastly was pets.
Okay, I love it.
And those things do evolve and change because as an executive team, we all sort of like throw into the pot like what's important to us. A big thing nowadays is homelessness.
Yes.
And it's only gotten, I would think, a little bit more important in terms of providing and protecting.
Absolutely.
Because of what's going on federally, and the reduction in grants and aid has been quite terrible to the situation in our city.
Absolutely. These are some interesting times for sure. Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about the coffee flavor that you chose and why you chose HopeLink this month.
It's really awesome. One of the best parts about doing a sip with purpose and having our partners is that our baristas come up with these like really amazing drinks. So this is our maple eggnog latte.
Yes.
And we make our own whipped cream.
I love it.
I'm going to take a sip here on camera.
Yes, let's do it. That is so good.
And there's a vegan version as well. So there's just no way to say no to this drink.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So what was it about HopeLink that really resonated with you to choose us for this opportunity?
Well, Ryan, that is the most important question. I'm glad that I could finally answer it.
Yes.
What is really important about what HopeLink provides is that it provides a resource that can help alleviate true pain and suffering that we see on a day-to-day basis. It's really easy, as you know, to ignore those that we want to ignore and to write people off because of either mental illness, the suffering of addiction or whatever other reason that drives people to be unhoused.
Absolutely.
And what we want to show as a small business is that we support all of our community, not those that are just, what we would call paying customers, but anyone that truly needs help and support. And we admire the work that you guys do. We admire the consistency you have. We admire the fact that you guys will do interviews like this. This is a first for me to do this with a Sit with Purpose partner.
I love it. And, thank you so much for your support. One of the things that is really important to us is that everyone has a safe place to call home. And opportunities like these help us do that. So thank you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, so where can your customers find more information about Sip with Purpose this month? And what would you like for them to know about coming in and supporting this cause?
So you can find this maple eggnog latte at every location in Mothership. We have 6 locations around town, 7th if you include the Legion Stadium.
Okay.
And all month long, a portion of the proceeds will go back to HopeLink.
Yes, awesome. And thank you again for that. And you can also find information about this on our website, which is linktohope.org. That's LINK, the number 2, hope.org. And so funds from this will actually go to help a lot of our clients who are either on the brink of homelessness or are trying to recover from homelessness. So thank you for your support and just believing in the mission that we have and the work that we do.
Of course. Thank you, Ryan, for the opportunity.
Absolutely. And if you are watching this and you want to become more involved with HopeLink, again, you can visit our website, www.link, hope.org. To learn more, visit our Ways to Give page, and it tells you about all the different ways that you can give back to our organization and to the community. Well, thank you again for taking time to sit and chat with us. We really appreciate it, and we're just incredibly grateful.
All right, guys, let's do it.
Yes.